What I have here is a piece of armor, but not just a simple piece of armor. This is maybe one of the most important pieces when it comes to a medieval kit, medieval harness. But what is it? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the Maille Standard. One of the most important pieces of armor, oh yes it is, about a late 14th, begin 15th century knight and later on. This is a piece of armor you, sadly enough, won't see that much in medieval reenactment at all. Because, well, people just don't know that much about it. It's really one of the most important things, maybe the important thing when it comes to armor. This is not just for decoration. And yes, it looks quite fancy, I'm not gonna lie. But this piece of armor is meant to protect the throat, the neck of the wearer, of the knight or man-at-arms, or maybe even just a simple soldier. When you wear a typical helmet from the late 14th and begin 15th century, we're talking about the bassinet or bascinet helmet. It is a unique kind of helmet with a visor, and in most cases a mail aventil, or as some still call it, chainmail. So a mail collar that protects the face, and of course some parts of the shoulders, the neck and the throat. But what if, and that's something that could happen quite easily, what if you come in such a situation that a sword or weapon, or maybe even an arrow or spear, just sits underneath the padding and underneath the chainmail of your helmet. If you don't wear any protection right here, you're definitely screwed. You won't see the day after. So what knights wear or used is a Maille Standard. So first, of course, you will put yourself in all the mail pieces, maybe an hauberk of a habergeon, so a mail shirt, and later you will, of course, to protect your neck, wear a Maille Standard. That goes over it, and over all that you will wear your full armor, your harness of suit of armor. And that is really the base of your whole survival level. If you really want to survive the battle, you want to protect yourself as good as possible. And the knight was protected as good as possible for that typical time period. Whoops, fast interruption. If you want to know more about Maille Standards, go check out my Pinterest board. Now back to the video. So, when we're talking about the Maille Standard, in my case, I made it myself. It has 3 belts. A big one to go on the upper part of my neck. Then 2 that go a bit lower, just to protect myself, and of course to close it. Because if you just have one belt right here and just put on, you will see that the backs on the the pieces on the back side just will flap around. So it's really important to get at least 2, and in my case 3 straps, because I do harness factor fighting with full plate harness. So it's really important to be as secure as possible, to get your protection just on point. So as you can see, it has this kind of decoration on it, and this is indeed for decoration, but not only, because as you can see, underneath there is a one line of stitches, and this leather will provide and will protect it for cuts, because if one of those stitches cut off, you will see that the whole Maille Standard will, over time, not directly, but when you move and you fight, there will be friction, and your whole Maille Standard will come apart. So you really have to be careful when you make your own Maille Standard, that the stitches are protected by leather. If it isn't, I got a cut on it, once again it will fall apart. So it's really important to have it just like this, just to have it all covered. So the only stitches you can see are those small stitches right here, but those are quite small, so they won't really get damaged or destroyed that easily. And if you look at the inside of the Maille Standard, you will see it is padded. Not heavily, but just padded, because you don't want those wings directly on your skin. Because once again, if you rotate and you're gonna fight, there will be friction. And you don't want those wings to cut your skin open, or to make scratches on your beautiful throat, your beautiful neck. You don't want that. So it is just a bit of padding. Once again, it isn't heavily padded, but just to make it a bit more comfortable to wear. And I don't know how much this weighs, but it is made from riveted mail, of course, like they wear back in the days. And it is of course made from steel riveted mail wings, but they are combined with a few of those solid wings. So some are solid, some are actually just riveted, and this combination makes it a bit stronger. I mean, a solid wing is of course way harder to penetrate, to destroy, than a riveted. Riveted is also quite strong, but it could be damaged and destroyed and broke open and whatever, you know. So I choose for a mix. I made it myself once again, and I am really proud of it, and it sits like a glove. Oh no, like a Maille Standard. So yeah, really something important that quite a lot of medieval reenactors forgot when it comes to the kit. This is your basic layer of protection. Over it goes your bassinet helmet with visor, maybe a handscore with a nice pointy visor, maybe just a round visor. It doesn't really care what type of bassinet. This is what you're gonna wear underneath it. The Maille Standard. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I will absolutely appreciate it. Thanks for watching. See you later, alligator.